Hi, this is Lucky Smith. Today is April 21st of 2012. I'm reporting for Star River News Magazine, and I'm here with
Jonathan Smilowitz.
Hi, Jonathan. And Jonathan, I understand you're a comedian. How did you get into comedy?
Well, I got in it about 4 or 5 years ago. I am a video editor by trade. I was hoping to edit sitcoms one day, and every time I would go in for an interview, they would say, "So what kind of comedy background do you have?" And unfortunately, working in the news for 10 years and on a soap opera for another 7 years.
So you were on the news before?
Yes, I started with MSNBC for 7 years, New York 1 News out in New York, Channel 12 News out in New York.
So those aren't, that's not really a comedy type of world.
Well, if you've seen the stories that I've worked on, it's sort of comedic, and I actually have been
Like
working.
what? Give us a funny story that you're like, oh my God, why am I here?
Well, for me, the funniest story was doing the Mark McGwire home run race, and there was one day where, both him and who was the other guy? Sammy Sosa both hit home runs, but we didn't have video of them hitting home runs. We had video of them hitting long foul balls. And so my ethically challenged day is, do I edit those foul balls to look like home runs? And we brag that, oh yeah, this is, that's them hitting the home runs. And it's like these guys in the news business forget that it's entertainment. They think they're better in some cases. It's like, oh, we're news, we're not entertainment. And my thinking was, as long as you're airing commercials, you're fucking entertainment. Get over yourselves.
Yeah, with Star River News Magazine, I understand that concept. That's why we give the news lingerie or, little shorts.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is.
You're not a standard reporter.
No. There's a reason, Ryan, why I'm dressed the way I'm dressed for my interviews. It's just, we're known to show a lot of legs.
And it works. I would love to be associated with that kind of news. And that's
Our editor actually loves us. He loves working for us. There's times where he emails me, he's like, dude, I love the pictures. Like, this photo shoot with all these lingerie models, like, and you're actually paying me for this. I love it. I'm like, oh, shut up.
You have my dream job. But unfortunately, I worked for like MSNBC, the guys who bragged, hey, we're the free thinkers, which is bullshit because they were the Democratic thinkers, and Fox or whatever was the Republicans, and I just didn't like that. I want to do funny shit. I want to edit shows that I'd love to watch in the end. Right now, I edit a soap opera, and they have to pay me to do that. But it did get me an Emmy, so hey.
You got an Emmy already?
Yes, I am a 3-time Emmy nominee, 1-time Emmy winner.
Okay, and
he has a TGA.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I'd say 4 or 5 years now.
How did you get? What did you say? What did you do? You just say, fuck this, and we'll go do open mic?
I started out by taking a couple classes. I took a class at Acme Comedy with Jody Miller, who is partners with Eliza Schlesinger and does a show at the Comedy Store. And then I did my graduation show. And if you ever wanted to do comedy, take a comedy class, have a graduation show. It's like chasing the dragon from that point on, because a graduation show, it's the best show you'll have in your life. Everybody's there to support. You'll kick ass no matter how bad you are.
Okay.
And you want that night again. And it's a drug, and I've been trying to get that kind of reaction.
You're pretty funny. When I saw you, I was there interviewing Isaac, and I sat in for the show, and that's how I met you. And you made me laugh. Like, I was literally trying to chase you down that night. You just disappeared and went somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, I go to hide after a show. Well, I mean, see, I'm at the level of comedy where I will use the same set, and I'll either have a great audience like you guys, and I'll do great, or I'll have a crappy audience and I'll do bad. I mean, I'm hoping to get to the level where it doesn't matter what kind of audience I have, I will have a great night. And I know comedians like Tim, my friend here, who it doesn't matter what the audience is, he's going to go out there, he's going to get the laughs. If you guys hadn't been receptive to me, I would have had a shitty night.
Aww.
But you guys were there to see.
You were funny. I mean, the whole boyfriend bit. Like, all right, where are you grabbing material from? Is any of it some roots to reality?
It's all based on like little little pieces of reality. I mean, you didn't see her. There's a friend of mine who's usually the host of the show, Sally Mullins. She was the inspiration for my sexually non-threatening male friend guy joke, because I realized, hey,
you're the sexually non.
I am the sexually non-threatening male friend guy. I'm the guy who will hang out with her. If if there's something wrong in her house, she'll call me up and I'll fix it, because she knows that she will not have to sleep with me for that repair job.
But you know what's funny? I actually wrote an article about guys ending up on the friend zone and how they end up on the friend zone.
Yes, I'm the expert on how to end up in the friend zone.
Can you give us some tips? Some guys tips on how to do it.
Well, to be a guy, you
there's like, I'm getting too much pussy. I need to stop this.
Well,
we have another comedian that's actually our next interview, who is actually our photographer. So that's where you get the third voice from.
The commentary is from him. But it's easy to become a sexually non-threatening male friend guy. You find a hot-looking woman such as yourself, and you say things like, "Hey, is there anything wrong at your house? Do you need your computer set up? Do you need something fixed? I can do it."
I thought those were just being like nice.
No man is ever just being nice to you.
No,
never.
We want sex. We will do everything for sex. You may not realize it, but if somebody's fixing your house, it's because they want sex.
I thought that the plumber that fixed my toilet for free was just being nice.
No, he was hoping to offer you some pipe.
Have you looked in the mirror recently?
I don't know. I thought everybody like fixed stuck up toilets, and I was like late for work.
I think you need to do one of those undercover investigative shows where you like somehow put layers of makeup on and somehow make yourself unattractive to men, and see how the attitude is. But you were one of
oh, sorry.
You were one of these women who are you're my, what's that Superman's weakness? Kryptonite.
Oh,
so you're
wow.
like kryptonite to guys like myself.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I've never been called kryptonite before. Thank you.
Well, it's a compliment.
Yeah. Well, so no girlfriend then?
No, and to make matters worse, I will reveal a secret that hopefully I probably shouldn't be telling. I was just on a reality show. You saw me before.
Oh yeah, what happened to you? Well, how did you cut your hair? Because your hair was longer.
It was for the reality show. I applied to a show that just posted looking for wimps. And I auditioned to prove to people in Hollywood that I am a wimp.
Why would you do that?
Because I have no other way of getting on television. That's my strength. I figure let's go with in my wheelhouse, and proving to people that I'm a wimp is very easy.
So the reality TV show, looking for the biggest wimp in LA?
Yes.
Who's backing this up? Fox?
It's going to be on.
I'm sorry.
Actually, if it gets, it was a pilot that they taped, and it will be for Fuel TV, and they had like a UFC fighter torturing me and another guy for a day, and they
torturing you.
Oh yes.
How were you tortured? Give us some.
Shock collars. They wanted me to jump off the roof of a building. I won't say whether or not I did it or not.
What about your hair? What happened to your hair?
That was part of the makeover. They wanted to transform me into a man.
So having short hair makes you a man? Do you feel more manly? Have more women looked at you and said, "Yes, I want to screw you now because you have short hair"?
Well, it's that and the attitude they taught me. It only was for one day, but now I'm the package, is what they would say.
You're the package deal now?
Yeah, I'm no longer sexually non-threatening. I am very threatening.
You're sexually threatening, so like, when my boyfriend watches this video, he might be
He
jealous?
should be very afraid. I mean, he could kick my. I don't know how big he is, but I'm pretty sure he could kick my ass. I just go with, I'm playing the odds on this one. So, but if you ever lose your boyfriend and need some work done at your house, you've got my number. I'm there for you.
You're all right. Give us your sense where people can find you at. Do you have a YouTube channel? Go ahead.
You can look up my name, Jonathan Smilowitz, on YouTube.
Spell that.
Sure, that's Jon. Most people know how to spell Jonathan. Smilowitz, that's SMILOWITZ. But I will be on Tim Chismar's show at the Hollywood Improv on April 27th.
TIM.
It's Friday, April 27th at midnight?
This Friday at midnight, naked comedy.
Yes, he is nudist.
Nudist comedy. We'll talk about it in my interview.
Yes, he is.
Just hold it. We'll talk about it in my interview.
He made me do my first comedy
Shut your face.
show.
Leave it for me. I'll talk about it.
Okay, I won't talk about how I appeared at a nudist colony.
Oh my god, oh my god. What have I got myself involved with? It's like a whole little, like, you guys have your own little world in comedy.
Yes, there is.
And like, what do you want to do? I mean, you're a comedian. I mean, are you aiming for your own show? What's your aspiration from comedy?
Well,
because as far as editing, it seems like, I mean, you already won an Emmy. I mean, what more do you want, guy?
I want another Emmy.
You want another Emmy? So what are you more passionate about? Editing or comedy?
Well, I sort of like to keep... The comedy is my dream. If it happens, cool, but I have my editing career to live off of. If somebody were to walk up to me and say, hey, I want to give you a show where you're the star of the show, of course I'm going to say yes. That is my dream.
Are you like funny at work, or are you very like serious?
No, I am. I try to be funny, and unfortunately, it's weird because nobody takes me seriously. And when they don't understand what I'm talking about, they laugh it off. And they're like, "Oh, he's just a comedian." So.
And you're like trying to be serious with them.
Yeah, it's like really weird. I've had a lot of times.
Like you're like, I have to edit this shot because da da da, and you're like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm complaining about something at work. I'm saying, this isn't going to work. And they're like, just make it work now. And I'm like, no, I'm being serious. This is crap. It won't work.
I'm not joking. It's not a joke.
Exactly. And it becomes hard, yes.
You've been doing 4 or 5 years now. Do you have like a place of residency or weekly lineup where people can just come in and regularly come see you?
I am normally at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room on Saturday nights at 8:30 in the Universal Comedy Show, but on occasion I do Tim Chismar productions all over at we've done shows at Lovett's at Universal, we've done the La Brea, the Brea Improv, the Ontario Improv, the Hollywood Improv.
Okay. And what else can we go with?
And we will be doing, hopefully sometime this year, a military tour, if it all works out.
And do you have like a TV show, a channel right now, like anything we can put up on YouTube so that way we can link it up with the article? Anything to give us a sample of your...
I have a few clips on YouTube, so if you search my name, Jonathan Smilowitz, or I think if you do a search for sexually non-threatening male friend guy,
oh my God,
that is where you will find me.
All right, and then also, any perks of being a non-sexually male friend?
Actually, no, it's very frustrating.
Have you always been in this typecast?
Yes, I have. I mean, I was born to be the sexually non-threatening male friend guy. And
why do you think you were born that way?
I didn't get much choice in the way I was born, but it's just that's the way it turns out. I mean, I've been hoping
for being a nice guy.
Yeah, it sucks. Nice guys finish last. I'm the proof of that rule, you know. I mean, I have yet to be approached after doing a set by a woman who thinks, "Oh wow, you're hot," you know. Unfortunately, I'm the nice guy, so...
They say things like he's really attractive until he starts talking. He gets that quite a bit. There was a fetish model who was just talking about how hot he looked until he starts talking. Because he has such low self-confidence, it just kind of...
It kind of does pour out a little bit.
What are you saying?
It's just, alright, like for...
You're the Comedy Store, damn it, I'm a...
For example, like... I don't know how to explain it. Confidence makes a world of a difference. You know what I mean?
I've heard rumors to that.
Yeah, it does, because there are times where I could be at a party with my boyfriend and we could be, I'm telling you, stars, celebrities, it doesn't matter. I can't get my eyes off of my dude because he's not threatened by any of them. He knows at the end of the night I'm coming home with them.
That's got to be a good feeling.
I don't know. I mean, confidence. Because if he was like constantly like nagging me, I would be looking. Because it's like, what the fuck, dude? Can you like shut the fuck up? I mean,
women are over needy men. That's like the rule. Don't be needy.
Well, if there's always good things. If I weren't sexually non-threatening male friend guy, I wouldn't really have a comedy career now, would I?
Oh, so this is on act then. So really, you're really the cool guy at the party then.
Oh, you know it. That's a rumor I'm trying to start now. The ladies love me, yeah.
Okay, and then now, John, we're going to go ahead and we'll wrap it up. Again, go ahead and give people your email, everything, so that way people can look you up and...
Okay, well, I have an email address, jonathan@happyfuntimevideo.com. That's a website that shows one or two of my clips, older clips, and my editing skills. That's, you know.
Yes.
But, or search me, Jonathan Smilowitz, at YouTube, you know, and you'll see a bunch of clips of things I've done.
How do you spell your last name?
That is Smilowitz, Smilowitz.
And then what ethnicity is that from anyways?
I believe it's Jewish, Polish Jewish. We're Polish people who happen to be Jewish, I think. My family is Jewish. I'm agnostic, so I'm a devout agnostic.
Well, if you're born, yeah. I'm same thing. My mother's Jewish. So when you're, you know, your mother's Jewish too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much, we're Jews. Yeah. All right, then. I'm signing off. You guys check out John. He's very, very funny. You guys got to check out this naked comedy thing. I'm going to be interviewing Tim pretty soon, and you guys can check out what it's all that about. And then also, he's in the Belly Room Saturday nights, no admission. You know, it's very, very...
comedy show.
It's pretty funny, guys. I checked it out last week, and I was happy. All right, thank you, and this is Lucky Smith signing off.